But I think what made this really special for me is that I got to see some things that I don't think I've ever seen them quite depicted in this way in romance, and especially in sapphic romance. Now, to be fair, these might be things that have been dealt with in more like heterotype romances, but I don't read those anymore, so I can't really say. But say like with Elle, she has migraines. So we see that, and as a person who deals with migraines, like there's one point quite early on, like very, very early on, it's actually in their first encounter. She has a migraine, and I really identified when there's something about how she feels like her body is failing because it doesn't always respond to the medication that's supposed to help.
Oh.
And I was like, fuck. Oh, we're showing the real stuff. Like, we're not just showing that like it's a headache. Like, no, it's a neurological issue. We also learn later on that Elle lives with depression. We actually kind of get to see what happens when she has a depressive episode. We see it from her perspective. We see it from Julie's perspective. We don't ever get Vanessa's perspective in the book, but we do see what Vanessa does during this episode. And it made this feel, again, very real, very fleshed out as a part of like who she is and as a part of her day to day. And even learn about like how it affects her libido, how it can coincide with her migraine so that the migraines might actually be likely to happen when she's depressed. And so when I was reading that, I was like, shit, this is a book that might actually really help some people. I just thought that was really great.